Lu Outyin, who holds power over the court. In order to eliminate Xiao Tian, he unexpectedly chooses to bury his own son, triggering a spatial collapse. At this moment, Xiao Tian is puzzled by the depth of his own disguise. How did the other party guess the identity of the King of Hell? Lu Outyin stood up and smiled at Xiao Tian, saying, "Many things are just too coincidental. Originally planned to have Zeroyan marry my son, but the Empress suddenly summoned you out. And since you appeared in the sight of everyone not long ago, the King of Hell inexplicably emerged. After the Blood Cloud Tower was destroyed, the girl from the Zhong family behaved so obediently in front of you. Also, the chief guard Lu Yan was so respectful in front of you. This makes me even more puzzled. Moreover, the ancient books I presented in the main hall, you did not experience any backlash. Later, Zhong Yangming was abducted, coincidentally rescued by the King of Hell for no apparent reason. Why would the King of Hell, unrelated to him, do this? Unless Zhong Yangming is the cook for that King of Hell. In the Great Yan Dynasty, rushing to Zhong Yangming's house for a meal. Besides the Empress, there's only you, Prince. But these are just speculations. Until a few days ago when I was walking on the street. When you reached out to pinch my face, I couldn't dodge it. You should know that my subtle body technique has reached its peak. Yet I couldn't evade even this. So I firmly believe that you are the King of Hell." As Lu Outyin's words fell, seals dissipated one by one. In the next moment, Lu's father and son and Xiao Tian were securely confined in a special space. Lu Outyin continued, saying, "The Eastern Flame Empire cannot afford to lose. So I can only choose this method. To drag you into the space of death. At the same time, this can also be considered the greatest respect for you. Also, please do not think about killing me now. Before we enter the chaotic flow of space, your attacks will detonate the talismans. For the sake of those children, please, Prince, refrain from acting recklessly." Xiao Tian remained silent, but in his heart, he asked Wang Kai if tearing the space and throwing the opponent out is feasible. The system explained that this method would also detonate the talismans, because the opponent is too weak to withstand the impact of your space tearing. Upon hearing this, Xiao Tian immediately scolded Lu Outyin, calling him useless. Lu Outyin, on the other hand, was instantly stunned, wondering why he called himself useless. At that moment, Lu Shimei suddenly revealed a ferocious expression. She actually drew a dagger and stabbed towards her father's head. In the next moment, a splatter of blood fell on the array talisman. Lu Shimei's movement came to a sudden halt. In disbelief, she lowered her head and saw that her abdomen had been pierced by her father's bare hands. Lu Shimei covered her abdomen with one hand, unable to stop the blood from seeping out, absorbed by the surrounding talismans. At this moment, Lu Outyin said, "The talismans require a blood sacrifice. When you chose to secretly plot against me, you became the perfect sacrificial offering."